What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Today we're going to be continuing the trial of Mia Fey. Here we go. Let's do this. This is the trial, everyone. This is the trial. September 9, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look. Edgeworth. Prosecutor, Edgeworth. I received a call from the prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have to, on good faith, that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? Guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I told you, I'm gonna be defending myself. Everything will be good. September 9, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix, Wright? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness doesn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you want an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Here we go. Here we go. There he is. That freak of... I don't know. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, to my locution confused. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friend called me Bianconino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did he know the victim was Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why, tell you what, you already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly pacifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bed lamp coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but he gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need x-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly pacifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Press. By window, you mean the one directly across from the Fee and Cola offices? Correct, that is the only window you can see. And there you were, reading papers? Correct. The Gate Hotel is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bed lamp coming from outside. Press, what's a bed lamp? A bed lamp? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. You see, continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I'm no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah right. You've made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the essay looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is very good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I will answer the court lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You make a good politician, Mr. Wright. Oh, I know. After all, I'm El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely sure. Okay, I'm gonna need him to update his testimony because it directly conflicts May's testimony because the victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right. So that directly conflicts his thing. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this new detail? The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Present. Miss May. And objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim were here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Sure. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss Say says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Okay. You have to do some great investigating skills, everyone. Floor plans. If the killer was standing here and the victim was standing here, ran to here, it's a dead end, ran to here, it's a door. If he's looking, she would have ran, as Mr. White said, she ran to the dead end, but as Miss May said, she ran to the door. So if Mr. White was the killer, he would saw her look to the left. But if So both are correct because Mr. Wright was the killer. He was seeing it at another point of view. As the killer's point of view, she could have ran to the left, but at Miss May's point of view from the hotel, she could have saw her ran to the right. So both are correct. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Like I said, he was the killer, so he was viewing it from another point of view. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fane Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. He was standing right over here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from his point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order, order, I will have order. Anyone disrupting the court of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. Postulations of defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's see. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Wait, that directly contradicts the autopsy report. Loba died from a blow, may have lived after being hit. Died from a blow by a blunt object. She died from one blow, she didn't die from 2 blows. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She went to the left. Miss May's testimony is correct as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she fast ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next to the last of your friend, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Present the autopsy report. You hit her once. Objection. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. You're not taking a break. Yeah, come on, Phoenix, right? The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Yes, the crowd is with me. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. Wright? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap, indeed. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay, the same. There's no contradiction. I guess we're gonna be pressing. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Hold it. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light. We got him. We got him. We got him. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. If you look at the floor plans, it only shows glass shards. He wouldn't have known that. He wouldn't have known that was a glass light stand. He was there. I'm pretty sure. Right, the one that had fallen over at the sea. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony? Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked at it. Present. And objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass light stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! I'm not gonna stream. I can't stream. I'm not gonna stream. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it. didn't you, Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? Okay, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Go. Confess that you placed the wiretap. Didn't he say Miss May placed the wiretap? Oh god, this judge is such an idiot. Order. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. We ordered the secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Mrs. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct? You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Cola offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. Wright, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Let's do this. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Co law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. That is it. There's literally nothing to. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Hold it. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss May's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh? Right. I had entered the Fay and Cola offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay and Cola offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know, Edgeworth has already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Cola offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? I wanna kill this guy. If this guy was a real person, I want to stab him so hard. Come on. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. You have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That's when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as insidious as They said the lifestyle was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing for me to press. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It is the beginning of this. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Who might that be? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Oh. What? That shouldn't be I don't think that should be possible. It's probably not, but okay, we'll go with it. It's a game. Me and Phoenix Wright fainted. Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. How's she alive? How is she alive? I was literally defending her sister because they thought she killed her. Gak. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, he fainted again. Hey, Phoenix. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Maya? You're Maya? Didn't you know the fair woman have strong Oh, she brought her back for a bit. Okay. When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that. Oh, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September. Oh, that is not the beginning. Oh, that is not the beginning of September. Why is bonkers, mate? Okay, that's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Oh. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder? There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. September 9, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant Rava? Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. And that would be your last chance, Edgeworth, because you are gonna get wrecked. Let's go. You may begin your cross-examination. Let's go to that part. It is beginning the week before the murder. And present, and the receipt, and objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wahaha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand and the date of purchase. Why? That's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Phoenix law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Qua! Ah! Okay. Well, Mr. Wright. White. I keep forgetting the names. Can't get out of this, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... What do you have? Man, shut the frick up, man. Shut the frick up. Not so fast, Phoenix, right? What now? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot, it's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah, the witness will stay. Let's go, Mia. Mia with the save. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Maya's memo. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. Is it the list of celebrities and stuff he's been blackmailing? I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Look at Edgeworth. Yes, we won, but he didn't win on his own, unfortunately. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. We won the case. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that. That beauty of a man. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out, huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. But what? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? Hee hee, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. September 9, 9:02 p.m. Fianco Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia? I was kinda worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wahahaha. You should see her face. Oh, this is Maya. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What did I look like, my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Take care of... What the hell was happening? Okay. She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Law offices. Oh, nice. And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. But wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here. Ready to get down to business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name, Mia said. That's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Running call law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger just down the street. Come on, time is a-wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Okay, so we ended the trial. This is going to be the end of episode... What episode am I on? Episode number 3. I'm guessing... Oh, now we're episode number 4. Brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Samurai. So I'm gonna save it. Yes, save. And... this is gonna be the end of episode number 4.